Oh, I forgot to bring. Gonna get any Chinas? Are gonna get any Chinas today? How many Chinas are we gonna get? Alright, anyways. Let's see what's going on.
But again, that's the sort of things that can come back to haunt you. You know, it's like the campaign ads write themselves.
KCRG TV9 political analyst Megan Goldberg says she's already seeing Iowa U.S. Senator Joni Ernst's recent town hall meeting all over her social media.
The quip is so, I guess, just made for sort of like viral explosion.
Ernst is the latest Iowa Republican to hold in-person town hall meetings and have heated moments. But is this moment in Parkersburg,
well, we all are going to die,
something that
Jesus
to haunt Ernst, or is it a viral moment people will forget?
It's not like something like Medicaid reform and Medicaid changes are going away in the next 6 months, and so it'll still be part of the agenda. And so I think it could still possibly be fodder, you know, for Democratic opponents come 2026.
Friday afternoon, reporters
Damn,
asked
lady.
Ernst what she
Don't
thought
gotta
of her
say it
town
like
hall
that.
meeting going
Jesus.
viral, and this was her response.
This is the hysteria that's out there coming from the left, and we're not talking about decreasing benefits for those on Medicaid. We know two things are true: death and taxes.
Ernst hasn't yet announced she's running for re-election in 2026, but she's
I mean, it
expected
is
to.
true, right?
Goldberg believes even after this heated moment, Ernst has not sunk her chances of winning.
For leadership to say, like, this is a person we want out, we don't really want them to be part of the party
Need
anymore.
money
That's what
to
it
get
takes
these
for a really
people aid,
competitive
right?
primary to come up.
Those
Even
drugs
though
that
Goldberg doesn't expect
they
Ernst
need
to have
cost
to face
money.
off against other Republican challengers in
Or
the
if
primary
they needed
if
to,
she
you
runs
know,
for re-election,
get put
Goldberg
under the
does
knife.
expect the Democratic Party to try to take advantage of her viral moments. Jackson Valenti, KCRG TV9 News.
Yeah, basically, it just sounds like they clipped her out of context or something. uh, Man mistakenly detained by ICE still supports them. Oh, I think I saw this one. Or at least something similar. Because there was another person who got the same treatment but was released pretty quickly after.
He became a U.S. citizen in 2020. He says he was at court for work, and when he came outside, that's when he was placed in handcuffs.
And we're told agents confused the Brazilian American for someone else.
When I came out, they took me, but again, I was not expecting this at all. I'm still shaking, but I'm okay.
You might be thinking, wow, that guy must be
I
pissed.
mean, yeah.
He must hate ICE and Donald Trump, right? Well, take a look at what he said after.
I showed them my ID, my passport on my picture, and they confirmed that it was not me. They're doing their job. I still support what they're doing. Unfortunately, they called the wrong person, but I still support whatever they're doing. And I voted for Trump.
Damn, nature, you scary. On BET.
In this country, to be honest.
Damn, look at that son of a bitch go. He hauling ass.
This illegal alien told CNN that he supports Donald Trump even if he gets deported.
You support Donald Trump because of the economy.
For the economy, yes.
Are you afraid that you could be deported in this mass deportation?
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Explain why Latino men are going to Trump.
Democrats forget the promise when these guys are in the office in the Washington. The Latinos want a better nation.
If you get deported, would you regret your support to Donald Trump?
No me arrepentiría.
He's saying that he wouldn't regret supporting Donald Trump. So you're really not thinking about yourself. You're thinking about your children and the future of your children.
Yes, I want the better for my children.
Do you have a plan in case you get deported?
Interesting.
I respect that decision. I leave the country. I'm not come back.
The Trump administration has given the option to illegal aliens to self-deport.
More than 60 migrants self-deported
Also, I thought
from
he was
Houston
a.
on Monday as part of the
I thought
Trump
he was a legal
administration's
citizen.
latest
now.
immigration
Wait,
program. The Department of Homeland Security flew them back to Honduras and Colombia.
They were literally talking to a
and
legal
promised them a
citizen.
$1,000
So
stipend. It says anyone who self-deports can legally return here to the U.S. in the future.
And of course, leaving on their own accord allows for illegals to avoid situations like this.
Construction workers who we met say that the constant normal sounds of hammers and nail guns have been replaced by an eerie quiet.
This is a ghost town.
In a brief video posted by HSI Tampa, you can see agents walk up to this house.
New video from Homeland Security in Tampa shows people wearing handcuffs, someone being fingerprinted, and then an officer waving at a worker on the roof so they can come down. HSI tells us ICE agents caught the migrants in the villages, all of them from Mexico, Guatemala, and Honduras.
So they
Four
found
were
a bunch
charged with
of
illegal re-entry after
construction
previously being
workers.
deported. Immigration attorney in Orlando, Alan Rivas, says in the state of Florida, the first violation for employers is a fine of up to $500.
The second time, it does become a second-degree misdemeanor.
Wait, what?
And that can carry up to $500 fine and up to 60 days in jail.
Hey, what? Only a $500 fine? What the fuck? So it's very easy to do slavery, yes? I'm kidding, okay. It's not slavery, but I mean they are working at a lower rate and everything. They don't get benefits and anything like that. Right? They're undocumented. They're getting fucking paid under the table. I don't have any fucking identification.
Were you aware of Elon Musk's regular drug use?
No, I wasn't.
Wait,
I think
what?
he's fantastic. I think Elon is a fantastic guy. And
Where did this come from? Wait, drug use? What is going on now?
Are you troubled by these reports?
I'm not troubled by anything with Elon. I think he's fantastic. Did a great job. And you know, Doge continues, and by the time it's finished, we'll have numbers that'll knock your socks off. It's going to be, he did a fantastic job. And he didn't need it. He didn't need to do it. That was a great trip to a fantastic place, the Commonwealth, Pennsylvania. The steelworkers are very happy. We did the tariffs. It's going to make them even more competitive. And it's turning out to be a great deal. I think it's going to be a fantastic deal. $17 million is
Elon Musk
$17 billion
allegedly
is being invested
large amounts
for new
of
steel mills,
drugs.
do everything, and it's going to be something special. So that was
Well,
in honor
under
of the
Biden
steelworkers of Pennsylvania, and it was a fantastic time.
Are you confident that your proposal for a ceasefire in Gaza that was just submitted this week will get approved by Hamas?
I think they want to get out of that mess. They're in a big mess. I think they want to get out of it.
What's your message to Chinese college students in the United States that want to stay in the United States?
Okay, well, it's claims created by the New York Times, and well, they have it paywall,
And that's true with
so
all
that's
colleges.
fun.
And I don't know why Harvard's not giving us the list. There's something going on because Harvard's not giving us a list. They ought to give us a list and get themselves out of trouble. But they don't want to give the list because they have names on there that supposedly are quite bad. We want people that can love our country and take care of our country and cherish our country. And for some reason, Harvard doesn't want to give us a list.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused where they got this claim. Also, it's the New York Times, so it's hard to tell how credible those sources are. It kind of smells like I made it the fuck up, but I don't know. What do we got here?
Hi, it's Emily Randall. I'm here with my colleagues, Congresswoman Jayapal and Dexter. We're at the Northwest Detention Center getting ready to do an unannounced oversight visit.
Wait, what?
Really?
so grateful to be joined by my colleagues.
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Anything you want to say about this visit?
Well, I'm just grateful to Congresswoman Randall. The Northwest Detention Center is right in her district, and to Congresswoman Dexter for driving up.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, what are you doing at the detention center?
That it is
this the immigration detention center?
Duty, obligation to do oversight of detention facilities. It is written into statute. It is absolutely not appropriate for anybody to try and stop us from going into a detention center. These visits do not have to be announced.
Hopefully you don't try to start punching people, you know.
To check in on some specific detainees that are here, and also to listen to all of the staff here as well as the detainees about the conditions here at the detention center.
I was entertained.
Yeah, and I'll just share that we have lots of concerns across the country with medical support and available services for folks, especially those who are medically fragile or needing follow-up more frequently than they are getting. So that is one of the issues that we want to check in on today.
Yeah. Come on. What?
It's funny that they're doing this because our detention centers are probably one of the cleanest compared to fucking some of the prisons.
We had a coordinated announced visit then, so wanted to come back and see what we hear and see when we haven't coordinated ahead of time to make sure that folks are being treated respectfully with dignity and get the services and support that they need while they're here.
We know. Yes. Don't know what this has to do with anything though. I mean, I don't know why they keep playing the whole immigration game still. Even though that they told Trump that he can do the deed. Alright, got that.
And just the last thing, this isn't a question, this is a comment. I know the police's feelings on the gang database and how, they feel that it can be improved. I'm just always gonna stand on the side of things cannot be fixed when it already comes with a broken system, a broken clock.
Did that dude just let? Alright, I'm out of here.
Things like that just have to go because it stems from racism, and I know that you have.
It stems from race. Did you really just fucking say that? Why? Why did you just say that? Now you just sound like a retard. Oh damn. Oh boy, here we go.
I know the police's feelings on the gang database and how, they feel that it can be improved. I'm just always gonna stand on the side of things cannot be fixed when it already comes with a broken system. A broken clock could be right twice a day, and things like that just have to go because it stems from.
When you say police database, what do you mean?
Racism, and I know that you have.
And also, what do you mean race? Wait, what are you fucking talking about?
You feel very differently, but that's just not going to change it. And I know it's in your testimony. I was not going to bring it up, but because you brought it up, I'm going to bring it up. And so I know we have conversations coming up to talk about how you feel about it, I feel about it, but I just have to say it because you brought it up. And so I just brought it up. So that's it. Thank you guys so much.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
Is she okay? Her brain is broken, I think. Oh, is this about gangs? No. Are they telling them to just literally wipe the database? Are you fucking insane? You know how much information is fucking compiled in there? That'd be retarded. All of that work wasted, and then to throw away all their cases too, and police reports? Yeesh. Ouch. Yeah, right. She sounds like out of her mind.
Thank you.
God damn it. Thanks. Ramen salute sparks outrage. Salute sparks criticism. Uh-oh, AOC slams Musk. That's funny, because some of them did it, but no one's going after them. Rules for thee, but not for me. No, don't do it. No, oh, there it is. Uh-oh. Oopsies.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no, it happened. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why? Where's the one fucking Wait, do I have I think I actually have the photo of the people who actually fucking threw up the cig aisles. Big hair. Big hair. Honestly, I think he was just trying to block the camera. But he threw up the sign, so it was like, well, kinda. No, I don't think I saved it. Big hair. Big hair. And idiots. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like I'd say. Fuck. To be honest. I have this one. I have private security, but you don't, and do not need a firearm. Yeah, I don't have it. Sad face. Oh yeah, apparently Elwig is back in the mix for some reason because he spoke out about something. I don't know what happened. Oh, was it that thing? Was he talking about iDubbbz's fucking shit or something? Oh boy. Elwig trying to talk about stuff again. Sorry, I will never call him his fucking Twitch handle again, because then it reminds me of fucking Bloodborne, and I don't want to fucking remind myself of that shit. He's a fucking piece of shit. Ludwig of the Two Swords is a better character than this fucking Elwig person. I don't know who he is. Sorry, that was... Sorry, that was fucking rude.
You know, on the left today, we see real anti-Semitism. Real anti-Semitism. Because it's
you care more about
what the fuck?
than a real to the people.
Jesus. What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, there's another one now. Was that a free Palestine, bitch? Oh my god. Really?
I'll give you an in the book.
Why do you guys do that at Chuck Shoot? Shit. Oh man. I guess we gotta add some more people onto the list. God damn it.
The bottom line is
going to make Jews safer. And why are you voting?
Oh no, not this shit again. God, a third person.
Able people here and your children and
Oh, here we go about children now. I like how they try to use these causes as shields. Constantly. Because another... It's just one by one. They're just... Liar! Liar!
is an example of anti-Semitism.
Damn. Even Schumer's getting the fucking backlash. Maybe you shouldn't aid fucking terrorists, right? I don't know, USAID. I don't know, man. Maybe you should stop bringing in these types of people into your fucking country, yeah? Maybe you should stop being a terrorist supporter like this fucking faggot. Such fucking frochogny. God damn it, I'm sorry. I had to fucking say it. There's too much bullshit going on. Fuck Twitch. Twitch can fucking suck my penis.
I think what we see on stage with Joe Biden, Jake, is very clearly a cognitive decline.
Okay.
That's what I'm referring to.
Okay.
Yeah. That's so amazing. It's so amazing to me that
Okay.
a cognitive decline. I think you're mocking his stutter. And I think you have absolutely standing to diagnose somebody's cognitive decline.
No.
What was shaping my reporting was, I think the fact that, like, there were just a lot of people lying to us, and I should have just been more skeptical about the fact that they were lying to us. And so many Democratic legislators and so many members of the cabinet and everything that were just completely gaslighting the country.
You can't handle the truth.
Yep. Just another useful idiot.
Touchdown. Paper? Unbreaded!
Why it's not welcomed? God damn. I don't know why I had to do it in the fucking southern accent. Oh, why it's not welcomed?
Well, in my view, what makes it different is that they are white South Africans. The president, in my view, has not hidden his racism behind a bushel. In fact, you know, in his policies, whether it's removing government workers or, in this case, admitting white South Africans while denying refugee status, asylum seekers from other countries, principally Central and South American and Black nations to come in.
Do you know how many people we already allowed to come in, by the way? And then now you won't take these 59 white South Africans? Like, what the fuck? Holy shit.
Country.
You guys did it at a larger rate, but when we do it at a smaller rate, it's a problem? Okay.
And so I think that,
yeah, okay.
You know, this policy,
Sure.
while it's not
Sure.
Surprising in this action, really speaks of the underlying message in this that disrespects and shows disdain.
I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say? Disrespects? Uh-huh.
For people of color, while embracing these Afrikaners now, and also expediting the process by which they can come into the country while denying that same process.
Did you not expedite like 20 million people? 30 million people? Whatever the fucking number is now? Like, what the fuck? Shut up, bitch.
To other refugees.
I just want to fucking strangle you now. Jesus.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more.
I don't think that's gonna happen. They are pretty adamant about this shit, yeah. Alright, what do we got?
Star Harvard business professor stripped of tenure and fired for manipulating data in studies on dishonesty.
Oh, wow.
The irony.
Faking,
but, I mean, if it was
faking
to prove that
data.
dishonesty's real, I mean, she's done that, so I would say it's a successful study. A renowned Harvard University professor was stripped of her tenure and fired after an investigation found that she fabricated data on multiple studies focused on dishonesty. Francesca Gino,
oh yeah, this one. Yeah, we heard about this one.
At Harvard Business School, was let go after the school's top governing board determined that she tweaked observations in 4 studies so that their findings boosted her hypotheses, GBH News reported. Now, this is just a study that got caught. Right, so bear in mind that universities are now politically charged. They are left-wing organizations. So see any study that comes out, take it with a grain of salt. Oh yeah, see how this left-wing point that we've been making. It turns out that the studies that we left-wingers did actually prove that we are right. Wow, how about that? What are the chances? Harvard administrators notified business faculty that Gino was out of a job in a closed-door meeting this past week, the outlet reported. Harvard did not detail the professor's firing or tenure being stripped, citing it as a personal matter, but told GBH News that the school had not revoked a professor's tenure in decades. No professors have had their tenure revoked at Harvard since the 1940s, when the American Association of University Professors formalized termination rules, according to the Harvard Crimson. The Post has reached out to Harvard for comment. The star Ivy League professor, who had authored over 140 scholarly papers and snagged numerous awards,
My
those
Twitch
papers,
is
I'm
gonna
very
fucking
sure, are now being pulled
be
over
fucking
with
weird
a
now,
fine-tooth
is it?
comb to see if she lied in any of them, which she probably has, had come under scrutiny in 2023 when a trio of behavioral scientists published a series of blog posts on Data Colada with evidence accusing 4 of her papers published between 2012 and 2020 she had co-authored contained fraudulent data. A preliminary investigation into Gino's work by Harvard was launched in October 2021, following concerns about a study she co-authored that claimed requiring individuals to sign an honesty pledge at the beginning of a form rather than at the end significantly boosts honest responses. The study was definitively retracted in 2021 due to evidence of data fabrication, which relied on 3 separate lab experiments to support its findings. The same 3 behavioral scientists identified evidence that 3 other studies in the same paper appeared to rely on manipulated data. A full probe into the allegations was conducted in 2022 and 2023, where Gino and people who worked with her on the papers were interviewed, with faculty of the Harvard Business School also reviewing and analysing her data, emails, and papers manuscripts. An outside forensics firm was also hired to analyse her study's data. When asked about the issues with her work, Gino asserted that issues with her work may stem from errors by her or her research assistants, blaming the assistants, or potential tampering by someone with malicious intentions, according to the university report. Wow, so someone else did it. Someone else did that. It's someone that hates me.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, okay.
My name is
however,
Diane.
investigators
No.
rejected both theories and provided findings to HBS Dean Datar in March 2023.
I didn't
The
fake
Ivy
it.
League school placed Gino on unpaid leave and began termination proceedings. Investigators also suggested that the university audit Gino's work and request retractions for 3 of the papers. A 4th paper had already been retracted by the time of the inquiry. As the investigation was underway in 2023, Gino denied allegations against her on her website. There is one thing I know for sure. I did not commit academic fraud. I did not manipulate data to produce a particular result, she wrote. I did not falsify data to bolster any result. I did not commit the offence I am accused of, period. Gino, whose behavioural research studies relating to cheating, lying and dishonesty received widespread media coverage over the past decade, filed a $25 million lawsuit against Harvard Business School Dean Srikant Datta and the data collaborators.
Wasn't that one?
In court filings, Gino claimed reputational damage along with loss of income and career opportunities due to the school's investigation and decision to place her on administrative leave beginning June 2023, in addition to the data colada blogs. Harvard shared their case, and while my lawyers have discouraged me from speaking out, I just need to say that I did not ever engage in academic fraud. Gino posted on our website in March 2024.
She's a shady motherfucker.
Once I have the opportunity to prove this in the court of law with the support of
the
experts,
Harvard
I
president.
was denied through Harvard's investigation process. You see why their case is so weak and that these are bogus allegations. However, a federal judge in Boston dismissed Gino's defamation claims against both Harvard
so
and
now
the
they're
data
still trying to
bloggers
clean up
last
Harvard,
September,
apparently.
the Harvard Crimson reported. The judge ruled that the professor was a public figure, allowing her work to be scrutinized under the First Amendment. Now, in regards to this, like people falsifying data on their studies, there was a story I actually covered about that not so long ago, and I'm pretty sure that was from Harvard as well.
Yeah.
People do it all the time because at the end of the day, this is the problem with.
I hate to say it, but yeah,
to be made about science and religion.
It's happening more and more frequently in schools.
What do you mean? It's people in the field looking at actual facts and data and blah blah blah. And
instead of just doing literally what you're just fucking you're literally told an objective to do. Just fucking put the fries in the goddamn bag.
Well, studies say people equate that to, well, the Bible says, and it's going, oh yeah, the Bible says that, were you there? And it's like, well, were you there when the studies were done?
Are you not researching and studying, or your teachers? I don't know.
Look at COVID. Right, scientists at the end of the day argue, oh, the priest is lying to me. Oh, but the scientists will never lie to you.
I can't believe we literally have to have this talk. I just can't.
Their own thing that they want to go through, and they're obviously not as prideful as everybody else. Basically, no scientist wants their hypothesis to be wrong. Right, they don't. They want to be correct, and if that means fudging a little bit of data here and there to make themselves correct, that is a thing they will in fact do.
I mean, especially people at the highest fucking positions too. I don't know what these people are doing.
Coming out now that so many of these studies had falsified data. Now, I'm not saying that means all science is incorrect and wrong. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying the people behind these studies have political biases and personal biases and prideful biases, just like everybody else.
Yeah, they start cherry picking and fucking not actually doing the fucking research.
Right, and basically, unless you were present at the study, shut up. Just shut up. But the main reason
there was recently
this is such a serious issue is these studies
a person tried to use a company's name in their bio.
That is the problem.
And then
so you get
when they got found out, they were also fabricating all those other information from their
scientists said so. Therefore, it is a fact.
From their education. They had to.
Yeah. Isn't true because some little
they basically had to rewrite their whole bio.
I want the pride and glory.
They're gonna fucking call that so hard.
True, so I'm just going to change that 3 to a 7. And all
basically
that,
like fucking industry plants.
People are getting caught. And it's a very, very
lying
serious
there,
thing because,
right?
like
Make
I
it till
said,
you fake it.
a whole
Shit.
department could be granted like 25 million in fucking funding or huge amounts of funding so that they can build upon these studies when it turns out the studies are fake. So that was a huge amount of money and a huge amount of scientist time wasted on something
they're like
that
government
turned out not to be
informants.
true.
They're like Fed
Right,
fucking
that's why things like
shitheads.
this are a very serious problem, and I really don't blame the universities for clamping down on it so hard.
Fed boys trying to cheat the system. Or Fed gals and Fed gents. I guess. I don't fucking know. Fucking shady. Count Dankula.